Hey guys, my name is Bando, this is Brexit Bando, and today obviously we're going to be going through Scaventide, the newly announced and revealed Age of Sigmar starter box set. Okay, so obviously it's Stormcast Eternal, Sigmarines as they are often referred to, versus Skaven. I've always been a bit of a fan of Skaven. I think they're hilarious. Sigmarines, I've never really given a damn about. So in total we get 74 models and some of the worst terrain I've ever seen out of a Lord of the Rings box set. And yeah. So, the Lord Vigilant on Griffstalker. Yes, let us throw more random copyrightable words together to make unit names. We've gone away from gold and we're now into our dark metal phase. It's an interesting model. The balance of the model is good, the sculpting is decent, the feathers are really well done, the purple colours are nice, the axes are kind of cool. All in all, it's a relatively solid model. The only issue with it is all the normal Stormcast issues. The Lord Terminus, who again is a not Space Marine, but clearly is very heavily influenced by a Space Marine, with his not Chaos Cultists follow him. A Lord Veritant with a Griffhound, redesigned for the third time. Great, okay. With another strange character. Oh, and we have another character, a Knight Questor. And in fact, I think we have 5 of them in total in this box set. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yeah. Why are there so many hero models in a starter box set? That's ridiculous. Like, the pose on this one's fine. Don't like the head particularly. Don't like that the flames are going that way. The flames, I think, balance-wise, should go the other way. The sculpting on those is a bit heinous, but that's just CAD for you. Nothing about any of these Stormcast models is grabbing me and screaming, hey, make this into an army. Like, some of these axe heads are nice to be used for conversions. Like, these would work really nicely for, like, some salamander characters or something. But these guys just look like straight up Chaos Cultists. Yeah, they're just kind of boring. The Skaven look fantastic. This model is great. Absolutely great. His staff is really well painted. This looks terrifying. I can see how this moves in my mind. This I'm liking. I'm liking that a lot. I'm getting big Thanquil vibes of this guy. Yeah. That knife is really kind of classic Warhammer Fantasy, like huge, curved, and massively impractical. That looks like it's been pulled straight off of like an army book cover. The Warlock Engineer is a little weak, if I'm going to be honest. But, you know, they can't all be perfect. The Rattling Warp Blaster, I really like that as well. That looks so stupid. Which is perfect. Yeah, just the idea of some... I mean, it's giving me the same sort of vibes. If you've ever seen the movie Waterworld, there is a raider in that who sits on a boat which has a quad 50 cal anti-aircraft gun, and he's wearing a gas mask and blasting the crap out of this little town. New rat ogres that look pretty good. A couple of bits I'm not a fan of. Some of these scars, like, cut into look too clean. I think this hand should be forward, resting on something, like he's pulling himself forward. but they're much better than they used to be. Hopefully they get a multi-part kit that's as good quality. Giselles are Giselles. They've always been pretty good. They'd make some great models for Mordheim. Mordheim, they were... Small tangent for those of you young enough to not remember Mordheim. Skaven Giselles were so broken. So Mordheim allowed you to move in verticals. You could climb up buildings as far as you could actually move. And Skaven could move double. So you could place... If you were playing on a game on a board which had like a 12-inch tall tower... You could put a Giselle sniper in a position where he physically couldn't be touched by anyone else, because they had like the longest range weapon in the game and no one else could shoot back at him. It was broken as fuck and it was hilarious. Loads of clan rats. Apparently these are made from like 2 parts or something, so they'll be really quick to put together in large numbers. Which is great for this starter set. Hopefully there is... I don't know, hopefully there's a little bit more kind of variation later on, as that will get old fast. I think we've got different versions we're going to be getting, obviously. The core book looks nice. I like the red. I'm not particularly a huge fan of this piece of artwork. So yeah, now the issue here is going to be the price. Yeah, I think this is going to be more expensive than the last one by quite a large amount. And will that hurt it? We don't know. So yeah, it's going to be interesting. I think there's far too many character models in this set by quite a lot. I think it should have been 2 characters for each faction. So you've got your big guy, you know, your big general on their steed, and then you should have had 1 single, like, on foot character, which I probably would have gone for the Knight Questor and the Warlock Engineer. But yeah, it is what it is. I may pick up at least the mounted Skaven guy, because I quite like the look of him. I've always wanted to do a big Queek head taker, like the Crimson Guard, his Storm Vermin army in fantasy. So hopefully we get some new Storm Vermin, because heavily armoured Ratmen is just a great vibe. So that's it. That's all I've got here. I don't think there's any real articles for anything else at the moment. No, it doesn't look like it. We should be getting some more stuff shown off tonight, I believe. The 30k Mechanicum should get shown off. It looks like there's going to be a Thanatar and some other automatons and some Gene Sealer stuff for 40k. And I believe Necromunda is getting... We're going to get to see the new Vansar and the Gene Stealers there as well. So I will cover that tomorrow, because I'm not going to do it at 1 o'clock in the morning here. So yeah, my name is Bando, this is Brexit Bando. If you want to support the channel, like, comment, subscribe. If you're shopping in the UK, you can always go to Element Games and use the code JAM737 to double your reward points. That helps the channel a lot, because it's the best way for me to be able to get new models in for any sort of painting videos. And it also gets you something as well. Yeah, so other than that, you know, come join us on Discord. Links are in the description. If they're not there, or if you can't find them in the comments, just drop me a message and I'll post you a fresh one. So yeah, thanks very much for watching, guys. Have a great day. Bye bye.